You've probably heard the term before. Monk mode, a period of complete focus, no distractions, just you and the mission. But here's the twist. Anime has already mastered this. And the blueprint, it's been quietly built by the smartest characters in the medium. In a world that's constantly screaming for attention, silence is power. Discipline is rebellion. And solitude, that's the new superpower. Monk mode, it's not just some productivity trend you found on your feed. It's a philosophy, a blueprint, a calculated way to detach from noise and lock in on what really matters. Purpose, growth, and dominance. And anime, of all places, has been teaching it for years through its most cunning tacticians, most broken warriors, and most emotionally complex characters. We've already seen how complete focus and inner stillness can move empires, reshape identities, and even rewrite reality. This isn't about anime fights. It's about mental warfare, and these 6 characters didn't just survive it, they mastered it. From white rooms to prison realms, from mental chess to emotional isolation. These are the stories of the minds who lived monk mode before the internet even knew what it was. So, if you're ready to sharpen your mindset, drop your distractions, and enter a realm where focus is lethal, this is your blueprint. Chapter 1. Ayanokoji. Silence is a strategy. We start with the monk mode king, Ayanokouji Kiyotaka. On the surface, he's invisible, emotionless, a background character, but that's his superpower. What Ayanokoji teaches us is this: control your reactions, and you control the room. While others chase status or attention, he remains silent, studying, calculating. His monk mode isn't about isolation, it's about invisibility, strategic detachment. From living in solitude in the white room to manipulating an entire class from the shadows, Ayanokuji's silence is louder than anyone's scream. Monk mode lesson 1. Quiet the noise. Master the room by not reacting to it. Chapter 2. Lelouch. The sacrifice of self. If Ayanokoji is cold discipline, then Lelouch is purpose-fueled isolation. He didn't just go into monk mode, he buried Lelouch to become zero. To create a new world, Lelouch gave up everything: family, love, reputation. He adopted the mask, not just to lead the Black Knights, but to kill off every trace of the boy who once laughed. He planned dozens of moves ahead, sacrificing his emotions, his identity, and ultimately, his life, all for a vision. That's monk mode on a revolutionary scale. Monk mode lesson 2. Sacrifice comfort to serve a higher mission. Chapter 3. Light Yagami, the perfect routine. Next is Light Yagami, genius, perfectionist. But what made him dangerous was his discipline. Light didn't just have the death note. He had a system: study, act normal, kill by night. Even when L was breathing down his neck, Light never flinched, because his life was a well-oiled machine. His monk mode wasn't spiritual, it was logistical. Every move, planned. Every emotion, hidden. Every task, timed. Until, of course, he broke his own rules. Monk mode lesson 3. Build systems so tight that discipline becomes identity. Chapter 4. Thorfinn, the path of no enemies. Now let's talk about pain and peace. Thorfinn Karlsefni's monk mode didn't come from intellect. It came from suffering. After years of killing, losing, and wandering, Thorfinn doesn't just choose peace. He commits to it. He works land. He controls rage. He builds a new life without revenge. His new mantra? I have no enemies. That's monk mode at its purest. Shedding violence, choosing silence, building from the ashes. Monk mode lesson 4. Heal in silence. Build in peace. Discipline is deeper than productivity. It's self-forgiveness. Chapter 5. Gojo, the mind in the prison. Gojo Satoru, the strongest sorcerer, suddenly locked in a timeless void. No sound, no movement, just thoughts. For Gojo, monk mode wasn't a choice. It was forced stillness. But here's what's powerful. He didn't go insane. He waited. He reflected. He strategized. Stillness broke him free. Gojo teaches us that monk mode sometimes means facing your mind with no escape and trusting that clarity will come from the chaos. Monk mode lesson 5. Stillness isn't punishment, it's preparation. Chapter 6. Komi, the strength of quiet struggle. Not every monk mode is dramatic. Sometimes it's gentle. Komi Shouko can barely speak, but every day, she chooses discipline over fear. Her goal? Make 100 friends. For her, that's as terrifying as war. But she pushes. She listens. She shows us that monk mode isn't always about genius or battle. It's about becoming better in silence. Monk mode lesson 6. Small steps in silence are still acts of courage. Final takeaway. Monk mode isn't a trend, it's a weapon. You've seen it now. Monk mode isn't one size fits all. For Ayanokuji, it was quiet dominance. For Lelouch, it was noble sacrifice. For Light, it was sharp routine. For Thorfinn, it was painful rebirth. For Gojo, it was stillness under pressure. And for Komi, It was silent courage. Each one stripped away the distractions of their world: noise, fear, emotion, ego, until all that was left was purpose. Monk mode wasn't a productivity hack for them. It was survival. It was strategy. It was salvation. So ask yourself, are you watching these characters, or are you becoming one? If this video sparked something inside you, if you're ready to enter your own monk mode, hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, check out my latest video, The Hidden Art of Psychological Judo. I'll meet you there.